From Hawaii News Now, this is breaking news.
Right now at 10, as search and rescues continue in Lahaina, we hear from survivors who escaped the inferno.
And it was like we got hit by like an air fryer. It was like 140, 150 degree wind that was just hitting us. And at that moment, I was like, we need to leave right now.
Tonight, authorities are working to secure the town, while thousands of stunned visitors are forced to leave West Maui.
All the artwork there, all the old buildings, the history there, and now that's gone.
Now the governor is on his way back from a vacation cut short, working to get federal funding.
I've been in contact with the White House, and they will be providing very significant resources for our state.
Meantime, as Hawaii mourns the loss of this beloved town, there's already talk of a new beginning.
How do we come together and be able to work as a kaiāulu?
I'll be one of the many that will be at the forefront of this rebuild.
And the breaking news continues on Maui tonight, where 3 fires continue to burn, and the Coast Guard is asking all mariners to be on the lookout for survivors still in the water off Lahaina.
This new video here shows the wasteland left behind by yesterday's explosive wildfire, and tonight, gruesome new details on the casualties as witnesses report seeing bodies still lying in the streets. Just moments ago, the county announced a new death toll. 36 people are now confirmed to have lost their lives.
That's up from 6 reported this morning. In just the last hour, state leaders spoke about their immediate tasks ahead.
The primary focus is to save lives and to prevent human suffering and to mitigate great property loss. So that's exactly what the counties were and have been doing.
State leaders say National Guard helicopters helping with the fire battle flew for 13 hours today, dropping 150,000 gallons of water on the flames. They'll stay on the mission in the days ahead, with more than 100 Guard members on Maui and the Big Island. Tomorrow, a disaster team from FEMA will arrive on Maui to take a closer look at the damage in hopes of securing federal funding.
I've been in contact with the White House, and they will be providing very significant resources for our state when the rebuilding time comes. For now, please be loving and supportive of your neighbors if they have needs wherever they are in the state.
Governor Josh Green is expected back in Hawaii in about an hour. He's flying home from a vacation he was on in Boston. He says he plans to survey the damage on Maui tomorrow. The acting governor did flyovers today to see for herself. Green asks that everyone care for one another during this difficult time. The fire that began yesterday in Kihei is still burning. Today it threatened homes of the Kaiwahine Affordable Housing Complex. No apparent damage there, but some scary moments. Subdivisions from Lipua Parkway down to Maui Meadows and Ohukai were all evacuated as firefighters tried to keep the flames from spreading to Wailea. And now to new video from the streets of Lahaina. The town is closed. No one except authorities is allowed in.
Many cars were left behind to burn as people fled the area yesterday. Our Chelsea Davis has a look.
I'm standing in front of what's left of King Kamehameha III School here on Front Street. It was established in 1913, and as you can see behind me, it has been completely destroyed by the fire. Nothing left. Everything has burned, from the fence to the roof to the structures. And then when you look this way, this is Front Street. You can see it is completely unrecognizable. Power poles down on the ground, power lines as well. And over to my right is that iconic banyan tree that went up in flames as well. People here tell me this area will never be the same. I took a boat with Maui firefighters out to Lahaina on Wednesday to survey the devastation. There I met Brian Sizemore, who gave me this video. He took this video Tuesday night around 7 p.m. It shows the horror on Front Street, Lahaina Harbor up in flames.
Still get dead bodies in the water floating and on the seawall. They've been sitting there since last night. We've been pulling people out since last night, trying to save people's lives. And I feel like we're not getting the help we need, you know? Oh my God.
You can see the emotion on born and raised Lahaina resident Kekua Lansford's face and feel his pain. I saw the bodies as well.
This is a nationwide issue at this point. Yeah, we need help, a lot of help. We gotta get people down here. We need funds allocated for fixing our home. We are out here working.
He took me to his home that has burnt to the ground and drove me around Lahaina town where it was difficult to see. Historic landmarks gone.
Honestly, I couldn't even figure out what was going on. Half the time I never know where I was, but I just knew that I had choked smoke and I couldn't tell where I was sometimes. Sometimes I could. You know, it's a short road, Front Street. If you guys walk down the street, you see it's completely burnt. And if I saw somebody, I helped them.
Kekua said he left during the fire to take his family to safety, but he came back.
Because I felt like these guys wasn't going to get help. Because I seen so much people walking, and that's what we do in Lahaina. We don't leave people behind, you know? That's just how we roll.
He says Lahaina will rebuild, but they sure need a lot of help. Reporting in Lahaina, Chelsea Davis, Hawaii News Now.